For the past 2 seasons, Lewis Hamilton's frustration with Mercedes' underperforming cars has been no secret. With no improvements despite his feedback, his time at Mercedes has been tough. But now, with the unveiling of the W15, could this be the breakthrough Hamilton has been waiting for? Today, we'll explore why Hamilton decided to leave Mercedes, hear the driver's thoughts on the W15, and discover if this could be the year Hamilton returns to his winning ways. So, let's dive into this video today to learn more about this exciting development. Lewis Hamilton's early departure from the Mercedes team to join Ferrari in 2025 came as a shock to the entire Formula One community. After spending 6 years at McLaren at the start of his career, Hamilton's move to Mercedes in 2013 was seen as a long-term commitment. During his tenure at Mercedes, Hamilton achieved remarkable success, winning 6 drivers' titles and 8 constructors' titles over 11 years of racing. This impressive record seemed to solidify his place at Mercedes for the rest of his career. However, dissatisfaction began to brew after the first 2 winless years and Hamilton not receiving what he desired from the team. This discontent ultimately led him to cut his contract short after 8 seasons of competing for the World Drivers' Championship challenges in 2022. The 2022 season proved to be a significant challenge for Hamilton and Mercedes. Formula One underwent one of its most extensive regulation overhauls, and Mercedes struggled to adapt. The design flaws of the car, characterized by a forward cockpit and outdated suspension setup, left the team lagging behind in the title race. Also, this season turned out to be Hamilton's worst in Formula One, finishing 6th in the drivers' standings despite a late race win in Brazil. The car's unpredictability and difficulty to drive made it a frustrating season for both Hamilton and his teammate. The struggles persisted into the following year, with Mercedes stubbornly sticking to their flawed concept before eventually conceding defeat. This decision baffled fans and analysts alike, highlighting the team's difficulties in finding the right balance between speed and reliability. Hamilton's departure from Mercedes. In the latest episode of the popular show Drive to Survive, Lewis Hamilton disclosed that a pivotal decision ultimately convinced him that Mercedes was no longer the right team for him. Hamilton vividly recalled expressing his concerns to the team, emphasizing the need for changes to avoid a detrimental trajectory. Despite his plea, the team dismissed his concerns, insisting they knew what they were doing. Hamilton's frustration escalated when the team adamantly stuck to their flawed concept, disregarding his insights. His public criticism of the team's decisions sparked widespread speculation and debate, with many questioning his authority compared to the expertise of the engineers. Despite knowing the car's flaws, Hamilton felt sidelined as the team refused to heed his advice. This lack of acknowledgement deeply altered his perception of the team. Initially hesitant to challenge their decisions, Hamilton eventually felt vindicated when the team reluctantly admitted the possibility of his correctness. The consequences of sticking with the flawed concept became evident when technical director Mike Elliott departed from the team, highlighting the repercussions of the decision-making process within the factory. At the time of the design mistakes, Toto Wolff took responsibility, acknowledging that the blame rested on his shoulders. However, this realization came too late, and the consequences were severe. Despite his acknowledgement, Wolff's departure didn't prevent the departure of their star driver, Lewis Hamilton, who sought new challenges at Ferrari. Mercedes has reflected on their mistakes. Hamilton disclosed that the team now involves him and George Russell more closely in their planning for the new W15 car. They hold numerous meetings covering various aspects of car development, ensuring a more engaging process for both drivers. This collaborative approach fosters deeper discussions and allows engineers to address any questions or concerns directly with the drivers. Role of technology in Formula One. Formula One cars are equipped with an array of sensors, providing real-time data on various aspects of the car's performance. Engineers can access detailed information from individual part temperatures to engine performance. Despite these technological advancements, Hamilton emphasizes that the driver's feedback remains invaluable. Their experience behind the wheel provides insights that technology alone cannot replicate. Despite the challenges faced by Mercedes, there is a collective determination within the team to improve. Hamilton noted the team's relentless effort and dedication, evident in their commitment to pushing boundaries and striving for excellence. This determination underscores the team's resolve to overcome their current setbacks and regain their competitive edge. Hamilton's decision to leave Mercedes for Ferrari remains unchanged. Despite any potential successes with Mercedes this season, contractual commitments bind him to Ferrari. Even the prospect of winning another world championship with Mercedes would not alter his course, as he is set to don the red Ferrari in the upcoming season. Collaborative success in 2025. In 2025, Mercedes is reaping the benefits of their new collaborative working style. While the track times during testing may not make headlines, the primary focus is on understanding the performance of the new W15 car in real-world conditions. Pre-season testing allows the team to refine the car's setup and gauge the driver's feedback. Initial impressions of the W15 are promising. On the track, the car appears significantly smoother compared to its predecessors, the W14 and W13. There's noticeable stability on the straights, with reduced bouncing, a clear indicator of chassis and suspension design enhancements. These improvements were implemented during the winter break, reflecting the team's commitment to addressing previous shortcomings. The most significant improvements are evident in cornering performance. Previous Mercedes cars struggled with instability in corners, primarily due to an unruly rear end. However, the redesigned chassis and suspension have transformed the W15's handling characteristics, providing greater confidence and stability through corners. Mercedes' dedication to continuous improvement is evident in their approach to overcoming past challenges. The collaborative efforts between engineers and drivers have played a crucial role in refining the W15's performance. While track times during testing may not tell the whole story, the positive feedback from drivers and the observable improvements on track signal a promising start to the 2025 season for Mercedes. The latest W15 car from Mercedes demonstrates remarkable improvements in handling and performance, particularly in its stability when applying power out of corners. Both Lewis Hamilton and George Russell have noted that the rear end holds its shape more consistently, providing a solid platform for acceleration. Compared to its predecessors, the W15 exhibits superior responsiveness when entering corners, allowing drivers to maneuver with precision, a stark contrast to previous models. While some understeer persists in faster corners due to rear instability, it's significantly mitigated, indicating notable progress in the car's dynamics. During pre-season testing coverage, Sky Sports F1's Anthony Davidson remarked that the W15 resembles a true race car, observing Hamilton and Russell confidently attacking the Bahrain circuit. This sentiment was echoed by others, emphasizing the visible improvement compared to previous iterations. Despite expert observations, it's the drivers who provide the most insightful feedback. After completing extensive testing laps and setting competitive times, Hamilton expressed gratitude towards the team for their efforts in delivering a vastly improved car. He acknowledged the progress made over the past year, recognizing it as a solid foundation for further development. Future prospects and acknowledgement. Hamilton's praise for the W15's improvement carries weight, especially considering his previous criticisms of Mercedes cars. While he may not witness the culmination of this progress personally, his acknowledgement underscores the significance of the team's efforts in refining the car's performance. With a promising foundation laid, Mercedes is poised for further advancements in the upcoming season. As George Russell prepares to take the helm of the Mercedes team from 2025 onwards, the spotlight shifts towards his leadership role. Unless Mercedes secures a stellar second driver for the upcoming season, Russell's capabilities will be pivotal for the team's prospects of securing a driver's championship in the future. Reflecting on the difficulties encountered with the W14 car, Russell highlighted the lack of confidence and stability he and Hamilton experienced. The car's unpredictability posed significant challenges, particularly in medium and high-speed corners. However, Russell noted a significant improvement in the W15's consistency, attributing it to the team's diligent efforts to rectify the flaws observed in the previous model. With the mechanical aspects of the car addressed, the focus has shifted towards enhancing aerodynamics and building downforce. Mercedes' meticulous approach to addressing shortcomings and leveraging driver feedback suggests a strengthened foundation for future development. While competing with Red Bull's formidable W15 may still present challenges, Mercedes appears to have laid a solid groundwork for progress. With strong in-season development and a heightened focus on driver feedback, Mercedes is poised to challenge for race wins in the upcoming season. While there's still a long road ahead, the team's commitment to continuous improvement and leveraging Russell's leadership signals optimism for their competitive prospects. So, what do you think of the game-changing performance by Mercedes drivers? Comment below and subscribe for more such videos.